Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from Coco's Cosmology. And in today's video we are going to be doing our weekly predictions for our Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the week of April 3rd through April 9th. So let's go ahead and get right into you guys' reading. Going on with our Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs during this week. What can they expect? What should they look out for? And what energy is surrounding them? Alright, you guys, quick disclaimer: for a lot of you guys, this energy may be happening in chronological order, and for other you guys, this energy may be happening sporadically throughout the week. So just take what resonates with you guys, okay? Right. What's going on with my Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Okay. So we've got some Ace of Cups energy coming through. That's beautiful. And we have the Ace of Wands that is in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. I'm seeing some pent up energy here. So much love, so much joy, but there's like some hidden pent-up energy that's not being, discussed. I'm gonna get two more cards for my Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The High Priestess has come through. Something flipped over for us. Ooh. The High Priestess is here. Get one more card. Okay, we've got two. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's talk about it. Back of deck energy is the Ten of Swords in reverse. You guys are feeling so exhausted. Your overall energy is exhaustion, anxiety. The Ten of Swords is literally, in the regular tarot cards, the Ten of Swords is all 10 swords in the man's back as he's lying on the ground. A lot of you guys, your overall energy, it may be involving a person or multiple people. What I'm seeing here with this overall energy, it's like you may just feel like everybody is stabbing you in the back. Everybody is just trying to beat you down or trying to have you be this bad person or make you feel like you're not worthy. But based on these cards, what I'm seeing here, it's a lot going on during this week, Cancer. There may be a little bit of conflict that comes about with this Swords energy because you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now let's talk about this. You've got this beautiful energy of the Ace of Cups surrounding you and trying to give you energy. And with this Ace of Cups energy, this is about love and abundance. This is about an overflow of love, abundance. This also can mean a child is on the way. Somebody may have conceived a child. You may have a child on the way. This is the card of, fertility as well, just like the Empress card. But with this Ace of Cups, it's like an overflow of abundance and love and emotions. There's an overflow of something going on in your life right now. But you're feeling, with this Ace of Wands energy coming through, with it being in reverse, you're feeling like there's still something missing towards your success, towards your abundance, towards the love, towards the motivation that you've been feeling, or the happiness that you have been feeling. There's still a portion there. Cancers, it's like there's a puzzle, and there's a missing puzzle piece to fully complete you. For a lot of you guys, it may be this child. For some of you guys, you know, it just may be you feeling like you're not knowing which direction to take, or how to obtain the success that you're wanting. And with this Knight of Swords energy being in reverse, this energy is letting us know that, man, there may be some arguments, there may be some pent-up energy, there may be some type of resentment or form of resentment that is forming inside of you for some things that you may have done in the past, or some things that someone may have done to you in the past. And that pent-up energy can cause pent-up anger. It also can cause stress, tiredness, anxiety. It can also cause you to not be able to sleep fully at night because of this energy. And also with the Knight of Swords being in reverse, as well as the Ten of Swords being in reverse, for you guys right now, Cancer, a lot of you guys may be feeling overwhelmed with the new processes of things, or feeling like you're overstretched. You're being stretched this way, that way, in other ways. And I'm seeing that with the Eight of Pentacles, but we'll talk about that when we get there. With the High Priestess energy, Spirit is saying it's time for you to follow your intuition. It's time to dive deep with your intuition and not ignore the signs and the signals that you're seeing. Okay? Do not ignore the messages that you're seeing. Do not ignore the emotions that you are feeling on the inside. It's time to start expressing. It's time to start acting on those things, not in the form of anger, but in the form of peace and love. You guys do have the Ace of Pentacles coming through, which is good for you guys. Like, all of the aces came out except for the Ace of Swords. And we're going to talk about why the Ace of Swords probably didn't come out, because that's an even deeper message for you guys, Cancers. With the Ace of Pentacles, I do see, this Ace of Pentacles is like a seed, and the roots are coming out. It's time to go ahead and start planting that seed when it comes to wealth, when it comes to material, having something that you can grow and sprout upon is what I'm seeing. And I feel like during this week, Cancer, that is going to be a true main focus, like starting something new, being consistent with it. Or if you've already started something, how can you branch it? How can you have it to where it's growing, multiplying? And I'm also seeing you guys concentrating, training on something new, putting in the hard work with this Eight of Pentacles. But be careful with the Eight of Pentacles, because this is Virgo energy. They don't know when to take a break from working. And I need you guys to be able to balance that energy. I need you guys to be able to weigh out the options and tap into some Libra energy to know when it's time to stop and when it's time to go. Okay? All right. Now let's talk about the Ace of Swords. Even though it's not here, we still have Swords energy here. And the Ace of Swords is missing because that is the missing piece to the puzzle. That is the piece of success. That is the piece of the new journey, something new, success, happiness, the start, the new journey. It's just like the Fool card. It's taking the leap of faith. And that card is missing because that's what it is left that you need to do. You're already taking action with the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles is here. It's only 4 aces in the deck. So it's time for us, Cancers, as together, it's time for us to take the initiative to be successful and have it in your mind, I am successful. And knowing that you are going to get to that point and continue to soar and continue to elevate. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these numerology cards so we can see what energies are surrounding my Cancers. Sun, Moon, and Rising signs this week. This is what you guys are needing to focus on. I apologize. I kind of laughed because the first card to come out is number 13. Effort. It's time to put in the effort. It's time to put in the work. You know, that stagnant energy, feeling like you're being pulled. It's time to get organized. You got to put in the effort to be organized, to get things done, to be an entrepreneur, to start a new career, to go back to school. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever that you're planting, the seed that you're planting that is new, and you're wanting it to grow tenfold, it's time to put in the effort. All right, let's get 2 more cards out. Individuality. Okay, I knew something about individuality, or something that was going to be personalized was going to come out, because that 10 of Swords energy is right here. And you guys also have number 66, healing. You guys are going to have a busy week this week. I'm telling you, you got to focus on yourself. You got to focus on healing. You got to focus on putting forth effort. This week is a Libra week for you guys. You have to balance out the scales. All right, we're going to get into the Black Moon astrology card so we can see what our Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs need to know right now. Okay, and we have Virgo energy. I should have known. We saw the 8 of Pentacles. I analyze. Y'all are really going to be putting in that work this week. Like, seriously. So let's get into it. Number 18. I analyze. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight, by Benjamin Franklin. Worry and organization are the key traits of the sign Virgo, and of this card. Virgo is picky and exacting. They can be insanely organized. They are very helpful to others. They tend to be critical, but usually this criticism is applied to themselves. They are conscientious and highly intelligent. Virgo natives prefer to step back and analyze before moving ahead. Virgos are true worrywarts. Much of their worry focuses on health, possible disasters, and any sudden change which they dread. They would much prefer a return to simpler times. The sign of Virgo governs the 6th house of health, natural remedies, and analysis. Diet and nutrition are also dominant themes for this Mercury-ruled sign. Virgo natives make the best doctors, nurses, health workers, teachers, and librarians. They are excellent writers, but not so much public speakers. They abhor bringing attention upon themselves, as they feel this might attract criticism. They have brains and buzz like bees, and this can be exhausting. Virgos are highly strung. They overthink. They then plan against what might go wrong and hate it when things do go wrong. Virgos shy away from chaos and detest disarray. It isn't unusual for Virgo natives to keep books and musical collections in alphabetical order. The everyday chaos of this life causes them to fret, leaving them restless and nervous. They tend to suppress what they are feeling, which can bring on stress-related illnesses. And we're seeing that with the 10 of Swords being in reverse and the Knight of Swords being in reverse. There's some stress pent up here. Those born under this sign love cleanliness and have diligent hygiene habits. They fear disease and germs. If this card presents itself during a reading, look to concerns about health, lifestyle, and your job. If you are expecting things to go normally or as planned, they will not likely be the case. Watch out for critical people who seem to pick at all you do, or perhaps you are now the picky person. Your mind may be beleaguered by worries, some of them health related. Other worries may be that things have gotten out of control. This card sometimes indicates hospital doors, meaning medical tests and visits to the doctor. Alternative health approaches and a better diet may appeal to you now. Dealing with health issues, the workings of your own body, as well as those of your family or friends may factor in. But you could be beleaguered by worries that border on hypochondria. You may feel you have every disease you read or learn about. You may begin to have symptoms and little explanation as to why they occur. You may go for medical tests, but this card does not necessarily indicate a serious illness. This card also signifies a good time to get rid of your clutter, living a cleaner life, focusing on details and doing what needs to be done are now your focus. Other concerns would be your daily routine, 9 to 5 responsibilities, and mundane goings on that may need your attention. Getting organized will enable you to get where you are going. This card also suggests you need to be more reliable in your approach. Problems won't go away. You must work and they must be addressed. Virgo is a gentle sign, typically mild in nature, with a fondness for small animals as well as feelings toward the plant world. Being at one with nature, noticing the important details, being fully present in your work, drawing upon the wisdom of critical mind as well as attention to health and diet are all subjects associated with this card. This card relates with the tarot card, the Hermit. You guys, I told you guys it's going to be a very busy week for you guys. You're going to feel stressed. You're going to feel stretched out. But this is a learning experience for you guys to try to balance those things and start working on healing. Put the effort into healing. All right. We're going to get into the Moonology card so we can see what energies are surrounding our Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs during this week. All right, so we have confidence is your key to success with the new moon in Leo coming through to support you guys. What other cards do we have for our Cancers? We have a win-win outcome is forecast with the full moon in Libra. And then we have conclusions are within reach. So something just may very well come to an end during this week. That is necessary. All right, let's go ahead and get into the Starseed Oracle cards so we can see what messages our Cancers have from Spirit. And the first card to come out is Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. I do see you guys, getting in that higher learning, tapping into that High Priestess energy, that Eight of Pentacles energy, where I was saying you guys are going to be doing some training, some studying, some hard work. All right. You guys got more Earth energy coming through. Specifically Taurus energy I'm seeing here. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. And lastly, you guys have Breath of the Cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And a message I do have with that, with micromanaging the universe, you don't have to put a deadline on when it is, or a time frame or age where you should be successful or where you should have or obtain a certain success. It's time to just go ahead and start working towards it and leave that up to the God. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, Cancers. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave comments down below on what part of this video resonated with you. Subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload. And I will see you guys in my next one.